You are watching and or listening to, wait, that's backwards, Sex, Drugs, and Skincare with Nikki Davis and a sprinkle of Sandro. I feel like I'm missing something in my hand. Like, normally I would like to start with a thought. So, hi, welcome to Sex, Drugs, and Skincare. I am a licensed comedian and a stand-up esthetician, Nikki Davis. And with me is my sidekick, such a stupid name for what you are, Sandro Yocolano.
Hi, everybody. Sandro, that is a stupid name.
I'm sorry. Sandro Yocolano?
Ukulano?
Ukulano is a dumb name.
Yeah, I used to play the ukulano.
I feel like I don't want to screw your name up because Sandra's mom is here today.
My mom is right here. I'm looking at her right now.
Yeah, oh yeah. Just got a little nervous.
You a little nervous?
Yeah.
Me too. I'm like,
do?
oh man. Well, no, because like my whole life is built up to this moment. She knows that I wanted to be a sidekick on the podcast my whole life. And I wanted to just really, and she's judging me right now. Okay.
Oh my God.
I love you, Mom. Literally
Mwah.
right there. That's the first time ever that's actually my mom's.
Stick around to the end, and we're gonna show family at the very end. We'll show. Would you like to be called Maria or Rosetta? Rosetta. Okay. All right. So today we're going to be talking about a buccal massage.
What's a buccal massage?
A buccal massage is one of the things I specialize in, and it's massaging the face from the inside out. So you've got the buccinator, and then I'm going to go in, and then I'm also going to get what?
A buccal massage? Not on a belt.
No.
Nothing to do with belts or suspenders.
Mm-mm.
And then there's a buccinator.
No, but when I do it, you feel tight.
It tightens.
Yeah.
Like a belt.
Yeah.
Like a buckle.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So that's interesting. So your work is a buccal massage that actually tightens your face, not in the same way that a belt does.
No.
But it's the same theory of making it less loose and more tight.
When I said tight, I meant like, yeah, man, that's tight.
Oh, it's tight. Yeah.
It's tight.
Euphemisms.
Yeah. Is that a euphemism?
I don't know.
I don't think that's a euphemism.
I don't think it is.
I will be looking that up later.
Euphemism. That's young people say stuff.
No, they don't say euphemism.
It's in the youth.
By the way, I'm starting a new thing now with the improv where I'm going to do no ands. Before we were doing yes, and then we did yes and then we did yes or.
Yes, maybes. Or
Yes,
something like
maybe.
Yeah. Yes, maybes.
So now it's just going to be no and.
What you should do then is no matter what anybody says, just get up and walk out of the room. That would be like that's
your dream.
It's anti-improv.
That's your exactly.
Yeah.
You can call me anti-improv.
Anti-improv?
Yeah.
Yeah, your nieces and nephews do.
You can be Uncle Improv.
Yeah, because your nieces and nephews are scripted. Well, so the buccinator.
Yeah. So the buccinator.
Yeah.
So I brought a very special guest.
That was a good
today.
no-and, by the way. See that? We were going somewhere and I went, the buccinator.
And did
right?
I forgot to say no, don't say that.
Yeah. But we can't do two no-ands together. I no-anded you.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're gonna alternate with the no ands.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not listening to you most of the time, so I don't know if you've no-anded me or not.
I know.
Okay.
And go ahead.
Okay, good. I brought in a really good friend of ours today.
I'm excited.
Are you so excited?
I'm very excited. I love this person so much. I'm looking right at him.
What's
I love
that?
him. I'm look.
He looks amazing. He really brought it with the pajama slumber party vibe today, and we know him from just doing tons and tons of shows, but
he's a fantastic comedian. Nobody warms up a crowd like him. He's a crowd warmer upper. I don't think that's the original title.
No.
But it's what he does. He makes everybody feel at home. He brings the laughs. I'm sorry, you were doing the intro and
No. I wanted you to jump in there, and then also like we went to a show that he was doing, and that we can talk more about that. But you were phenomenal. Like you got everybody going as they were falling asleep. So it was perfect. So right now, what's that?
I said I wasn't fishing.
He doesn't have to fish. He's just always, his talent is his bait.
That's right. Oh, like that. No. So anyways, I'm going to bring out our guest. Are you ready for him?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Who the hell is it?
I don't know. I forgot to book somebody. No, you guys put your hands together. Come to the couch. Darren Capozzi.
Oh, give me a minute. My buccinator's hurting.
Yours too?
Yeah, my buccinator just went with the Resiciolus.
What's
Get out of here.
Ciolus? Oh, you're looking at my
Risorius.
Risorius.
Like I looked at it quick.
That was good, actually.
Risorius, is that it?
Yeah, you know what the Risorius muscle is?
I know. I'm a professional.
He's very
professional what?
resourceful.
Risorius looks like it's just according to my when I was a pre-med, humble brag. It was right. No, I just made that up.
Oh.
Okay.
Premeditation?
Premedication. Yeah.
When I was
You
a
thought about it
when I was a
before you went?
premeditated murderer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know I was like allowed to talk from that couch when you guys were talking.
Yes,
Oh,
that's what we were
I
trying to tell you.
didn't know that because I would have yes and maybe.
Well, maybe we'll, and maybe. You are truly one of my favorite people, and thank you so
Aw.
much. I'm just going to keep telling you over and over again.
Thank you. That was the best intro.
Show the bottom of your jammies. It's a onesie.
It's a onesie.
That's
It's
awesome.
Fucking awesome.
New York
In case
Rangers.
you're listening and you can't see, it's what is it? The New York Rangers. It's a onesie. It's red, white, and blue. It's got a hood.
Mm-hmm. It's got a hood. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
This is the first time I ever put the hood on.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like a Jedi.
You look like a Jedi.
Right? A little bit.
Yeah.
Do you wear that
Absolutely.
at home?
Oh my god.
Never. This is the third time I've worn it.
What were the other 2 times?
Take a picture in it.
Okay.
And then a friend of mine came over to watch. No, I went over to a friend's house to watch hockey. The Rangers were playing. I don't know. And I walked into his house with this.
You walked in the outfit?
Oh, yeah. And a bunch of people were like, who's your weird friend? It's like, what's up, guys? Yeah. And I was the only guy in a onesie.
Did you get that as a Christmas present, or did you buy that?
A friend got it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that feels like a gift item.
Yeah, it does actually.
Because it's something like really comfortable that you might not even consider to buy for yourself.
You'd never buy this for yourself.
But you get it and you're like, oh my god, that's
yeah,
the
it's very
pajamas.
comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would never buy a onesie. Yeah, you can feel it. It's
Oh, that's
fun.
nice.
It's
yeah.
almost as comfortable as this.
Oh, we
It's got a
decorate every
plush.
time we come in. So these are all my blankets from home. And these orbs, sexy orbs. Sorry about the.
It's from Home, the restaurant in Silver Lake.
You go and just steal?
Every single week.
Yeah.
Terrible food.
They're
but
like
great
just
decor.
they're like exactly yeah, terrible food, great cushions
blankets.
and
Yeah.
throw pillows. You're like, just keep it. Like, no, we'll come back every
You
week.
should have a waitress on here and she'd be like, this looks really familiar.
Yeah.
It's like table 42.
There's a hollandaise sauce stain on one of them.
Table 42.
Table, yeah, oh my gosh, she'd know. Like,
She would know. But
my
table
God.
42 used to.
table
It's a
42.
two-top.
Yeah. I'm jittery.
You're jittery?
Not
Well, just
really,
be
but I
yourself.
thank you.
I feel like you have a natural energy all the time. Like you don't need coffee. You definitely don't need drugs.
I mean, I would like drugs.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't need them anymore.
I don't think you need them.
No.
No, you
No.
have. You don't have the kind of personality that like needs to wake up.
Do you drink a lot of coffee? Are you a coffee or no?
I'm just a cup in the morning.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like to get up. That's my little routine. A cup of coffee.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I just drink water throughout the day.
That's good.
Yeah.
Have you had the mushroom coffees yet? Not psilocybin.
Because I had the
ones.
mushroom coffees in Thailand, and that didn't end up.
Oh
right.
man.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, I want to hear about this.
That's not.
This is not a Bobby Lee story, though, right?
No. But
Okay,
He could have been there.
You had
I
the
mean,
Thailand
anyone
one.
could have been there. It's not
That's
love. It's there
hilarious.
for all I know. You know what I mean? I was at a Thailand. I went to a Thailand with some friends, and we did it. They were like, "You gotta get these mushroom drinks," and yeah, they were pretty.
Were they
potent.
super strong?
But we went to the woods, and we were in a rave, and
Oh, that's cool. You weren't like in the middle of the city.
right, and we went to the store and we bought all these fluorescent outfits to be ironic, and when we showed up, everyone was in the same outfit.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I was like, "Oh, we're gonna be like the hit." And
Yeah.
Like if you turn and look left, you lost all your friends.
Just a bunch of lights
It
walking
was
around.
just so bizarre. Yeah.
Well, sounds fun though.
Yeah.
I bet you were fun to party with.
Ah, it's the best.
What do you
Was it-
party? Oh, sorry. Go
keep
ahead.
going.
Yes. No,
No,
please.
please.
No,
I was-
No, Ann?
Yeah.
No, and yeah.
What?
No, please
I was going to ask you if, sorry for interrupting, Nikki. Unbelievable.
don't. Okay.
So, could you freely do that stuff over there, or was it like a community that like had to hide and like because you're in Thailand, so that's like
yeah, it was
really-
hush-hush.
super hush hush. Okay,
Yeah, like
I figured as much, but I just because I'm like, oh man, I've seen a Vince Vaughn movie, and I'm like, oh my, it was a movie where he was in, I think it was Thailand or whatever, and he got busted for it, and then Joaquin Phoenix, I think his friend,
The Wedding Crashers.
I think it was Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
He got killed.
Mhm.
They strung him up and hung him.
Right.
And then for the rest of the movie, Vince Vaughn had to be Vince Vaughn. So I was like, oh, but I like Vince Vaughn, so I was like, not bad.
So Joaquin Felix, by the way, before that, he was hanging himself.
Is
to get
that
into
Joaquin
character.
Phoenix's brother, Joaquin Felix?
Yeah,
Joaquin
whoever's-
Felix,
Joaquin
yeah.
Felix, yes, his cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Joaquin Felix.
Joaquin Felix Unger was
You
on.
did-
My Bucatero is not working right.
Your Bucatero.
You should probably get some bechamel sauce on your
Yeah.
bucatera.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Oh, I love Bucatero. It's the mouth pasta, right?
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bucatero.
Bucatini.
Yeah. It's the one like, but they're bigger
But
versions
it's
of
like
the
spaghetti
Or
with
is
bucatero.
it
mouth.
all pasta mouth pasta? Is it all pasta mouth pasta?
Yeah, but it's
I think
How do you eat your other pasta?
I
Well,
don't
the
know.
ziti is my ear.
well, no, actually, the orecchiette is the ear.
Or-
Oh, that's right.
Some people think it's because it looks like an ear, but you actually have to put it in your ear canal.
That's interesting.
Yeah, my mother would.
Yeah,
She makes it all the time.
Well, she does.
I can't hear her making it, ironically,
Because you're already eating it.
because it's in my ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm eating it.
You shouldn't be snacking.
I should be
before dinner.
snacking. Yeah. Are you putting things in your ear before dinner? You're gonna spoil your appetite.
Oh my God! There's so much weed in this room, and nobody's smoking
No
it.
one's smoking it.
It's just in the air.
I know,
you
it really is.
I couldn't work a sponge when I used to get stoned. So
Really?
I was just like one of those things.
Sponges are
Shut
hard.
myself out.
I couldn't work a
You both
sponge.
just stared at me.
I was just trying to
He was like,
Well, no, because I was thinking, I was like,
Do you
man,
love
that's
it?
like sponges are difficult to like operate
They are difficult to
anytime.
In my
Anytime.
house, they are. They always smell.
They always smell.
And he gets mad at me every time he comes to my house.
Well,
He's
because
like,
here's the
"God
thing:
damn it."
you got to wring it out.
I
If you
do.
don't wring it out, no, you don't wring it out. You wrang it out.
Like
Like,
you should save
a
this for
long
therapy.
okay,
You ring it out. Ring it out.
Yeah.
Ring it out.
you don't use enough soap.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, I never use soap. When if I'm by myself in my
That's what I'm
house, it's just
saying.
my hands
He
and
just
water.
admitted he doesn't use
and I
soap,
don't
by
use-
the way.
Yeah, well, no, if I have company over, I do. But if it's just me, no, I don't use soap. I haven't died yet from like food that I washed off my
The
stuff.
soap isn't for you; it's for others around you.
I know, but I don't have much company over, so.
Mm.
I guess I'm
I
not
save a lot of
considered
money
to
on
be much
soap.
company.
No, it's not that. I just don't. I don't enjoy when you're.
I love when it gets really uncomfortable and it's not funny.
No, and yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Oh, I
digging
know
it
we
deeper.
stopped recording.
Yeah.
I've never known it. Yeah,
Yeah. So
so
yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, you mentioned the risorius.
I did mention the
Mm-hmm.
resorts.
Risorius is the muscle that goes right here, and it's your smile muscle.
It's called the Joker muscle.
Yes, exactly. That's where it would be. The Joker muscle.
oh,
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's what I would call it.
Mhm.
Joker muscle.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Risorius, I would never remember.
Well, in
Right.
Italian, it's risate. It's laughs, right?
Oh, that makes sense.
How do you say it? Risate are laughs, right? You laugh. Yeah. So it means risorius, risate. So.
Will you move her drink?
Oh yeah, Mama, can you move your drink a little bit?
She was very like, Rizza. She's very
You're
threw
good
it
right
away.
there.
That's okay. I just didn't want it in front of your face. That's all.
That's okay. She just has a Muppet an inch away from her face. That's not weird at all.
No, we are just.
Oh. I mean, now this is what I could watch.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got the.
I got the camera now.
Okay, good. Oh, is the Muppet smacking you in the
My
face?
mother,
Oh my God.
Alex, the Muppet is hitting my mother in the face. You weren't supposed to have Muppets that were coming to life. We've talked about this. No, it's fine. The
No,
Muppet
he was just
it came to
joking,
life.
Alex.
but,
Producer Alex came in here to help us,
He was
but
like,
we
He's
were
the
just
best.
we're gonna give you a lot
On
of
it.
shit. So just if we actually need you, maybe we'll have a safe word.
See, that's what he yes-anded that, and that's what a nice person would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you, Alex.
And
And the risorius muscle.
okay,
back to the Risorius.
Yes.
okay, so that'll be not the safe word then. All right, back to the buckle. So the buckle massage is
Go.
something I specialize in. I
Oh.
specialize in a structural facelift massage, where I massage everything. You have 55 muscles in the face. So I massage everything starting from down here and back here. This is not all going to be done on you today because it's like an hour-long treatment at least. But I do all the muscles in the face, and then I'll do a little bit on the outside because it just feels really good. And then the inside work I will get in as well with some gloves.
I prefer not. And as long as you went to Zanjo's without soap, I'm in.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect.
Wait, who was the person that actually counted all those muscles?
That's a good
Yeah, pull
question.
closer
Yeah,
because this is
pull
what we
closer.
need.
Yeah, you don't want to miss this.
It's like 1.
That's two. Don't smile as much. Okay, here's another one. Smile more. There's one more. Yeah.
They get distracted.
Yeah, start
Right.
They count them with their hands.
I know how else do you do it. That's how I would do it.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Michelangelo. Is that who did it? No. Who was the guy that?
Donatello. Which
Oh,
turtle are you
right.
talking
I'm
about?
talking about. Donatello was the one with the
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah.
April
April O'Neil.
Picasso. No, one of the Italians who.
For like during the Renaissance, didn't they like slice people open to look
Yeah.
and see like what was inside?
Yeah, he used to get the bodies from the morgue.
Da
It was
Vinci?
illegal. Da
Yes.
Vinci.
Yeah, that guy was a weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Good
my
painter.
cousin.
Well, he's your cousin?
Yeah. We go way back.
Get out of wait, how far back?
far.
Wow, that's far.
Far, yeah. Far.
Man, I had no idea.
Yeah, Da Vinci.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it was. We were Da Vinci, then they changed it to Capozzi.
Capozzi.
Yeah, because they didn't want us to trace us all the way back.
All the way back.
This is. I'm gonna let myself out. This is horrible improv.
Well, if you do, let me know where you park because I got to move my car.
I want you to
3
say that every
minutes.
15 minutes, by the way.
This is horrible.
I'll let myself out. Yeah.
I gotta go.
We're right on schedule. Okay, so this is me guiding the conversation, but you guys are welcome to chime in always, as usual.
Thank you.
If I ever cut you off, please feel free to talk right over me. Just let me know. Yeah, so I'm going to work on your mouth from the inside out. We're going to get into your jaw. We hold a lot of emotion in the jaw. So I find that comedians, which is really, I have so many comedian clients right now. They hold a lot of tension in their jaw because your jaw is where you store frustration. It's an anger point. It's a liver point in Chinese medicine. And you store your anger, according to Chinese medicine, in the liver, which really kind of makes sense. So everything that you haven't been able to say, or if you feel like you're unheard, that will go in there because you're gritting your teeth. And even if you're not doing it during the day, you're probably doing it at night when you're sleeping. Are you a grinder?
I think so. I had a question, but if you get a liver transplant, do you get their frustration with them?
Oh man!
Yeah,
Great
could you
point.
imagine double frustration? I don't know why I'm feeling
Yeah,
this
yeah,
way.
yeah, and you have no
Like, you
idea.
have no idea, and you're just frustrated over things that I don't know. Continue.
No, I was
That's a
with
liver point.
you. I like that.
That's I was just thinking. Anyway, you were talking about something.
I think I would have to sage their liver. Yeah, something.
You have
Yes.
to sage the liver. Oh
Yes.
my
You
god!
have to say liver. Yeah.
So could you
It's
please get out of here
delicious.
with that smoke? Who let this person in the operating room? I've got to sage the liver.
Oh God. All right. Is there any other? Does anybody have any questions for me? Do you have anything else you'd like to talk about before we throw Darren onto the table?
No. So,
Yeah.
I will say that I've had this done. Nikki has done this procedure to me a couple times because I was having tension headaches where I would feel, for some reason, I would get like this like little tingling like near my ear, and it would go into my jaw, and it would like just go down my neck. And after she did it, like I didn't have headaches for a couple months, and I was literally like the way she's like, it makes you might like tear up a little bit because there's like, I don't realize how much I actually clenched down on my jaw
Mhm.
and like this muscle right here. You know, one time I went to the dentist and they were like, "Oh, your jaw's very tight," and she suggested doing Botox
Oh, right.
because the Botox would loosen it, but I never did it. And then years went by, and then Nikki did it like about a year ago.
Botox.
And yeah, Botox.
Yeah. I'm not a licensed
into my
anything.
liver.
She's
She's not licensed. That's why it's so cheap.
Yeah.
So, but she did the buccal massage,
Mhm.
and then we had Botox for breakfast. But we had the buccal massage instead because I don't want to do Botox. I feel like that's kind of I don't know anything about it, but it feels like
Well,
unnecessary.
You're just all
Is
you're
it just
doing is
deadening?
paralyzing the muscle. Yeah.
Oh,
So I mean, I
Well-
never tell people don't do Botox. I just say if you're going to do Botox, continue to do facial massage because if you do what you don't use, you lose, right? So if you're paralyzing a muscle, including the masseter, which by the way is the strongest muscle in the body, your whole body, this
Yeah.
is the strongest one. Or you're putting it here, you're putting it here. If the muscle's paralyzed, it starts to atrophy. You've seen somebody in a wheelchair, right? Who, they're paraplegic and their legs are super skinny.
if they have nerve damage, then yeah, it's gonna.
Because they're not using their muscles.
Or
So-
they get hit by a car.
Or that, well, yeah, I'm saying.
Oh, that's a different.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
you can still have your legs.
That's
from
true.
Botox though?
if you get hit by a car from Botox, you probably shouldn't be doing mobile.
You brought that
Botox.
on yourself.
I did. Yeah, he did. She
Yeah, you
did.
gotta have a licensed driver is not different as a licensed, Botox.
Drive that Botox right into your jaw.
So you're
Yeah,
saying
there you
that
go. Yeah.
basically, if you do Botox and you let it stop, your face just starts to. Is it more wrinkly or is it just kind of like droopity dog down? I'm confused.
Well, certain muscles will work around the muscles that you've paralyzed. So sometimes you'll build up other muscles around those because your face still tries to do what it's supposed to do. But also those muscles can get thinner. And then as we get older, we lose the subcutaneous fat layer in the skin, right under the skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that word?
Subcutaneous?
Yeah.
It's like it's right underneath the skin. So it's a layer of fat that as we get older, it gets thinner and thinner. So when you start to see your skin thinning and the muscle getting smaller and then that fat, how your face, you lose baby fat as you get older, but it keeps happening. Like it never stops.
So if the Kardashians stopped today with Botox, what would they look like? And I'm not trying to make a joke. Would they just like melt away?
If they stop the Botox?
Yeah, because I'm assuming they do it every other hour.
I feel like no, it would be better for them in some ways because they'd be able to actually move their face.
I was hoping for more of a drastic change.
Super
on
droop,
No,
like the
and-
Salvador Dali painting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I was hoping.
Their
Yeah,
face
yeah,
would
yeah.
just drip
Droop
right,
away, okay.
right off
Just,
their
yeah.
face into a puddle of.
Yeah, but no,
Kardashian.
but that's good though because you literally came out with the proper, like treatment. You're like, oh no, or like what would happen? You're like, oh no, that's probably better for them. We'll come up with like the crappy.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I get a little too bit like business, whatever,
Savvy?
business, whatever.
Business, whatever. Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
That's what it's called.
Nice. I like how you just no-ended yourself. Business, whatever.
We're teaching improv classes, by the way. You might want to sign up. I
Yeah.
don't know who's going to be the teacher.
Hold on, wait. We're teaching improv classes soon. We're really good. We're really good.
All right, let me before we start you,
Yeah.
and then we're going to cut over to you on the bed.
Oh.
The benefits of buccal massage are they rejuvenate the lower face. It helps to relax tight muscles in your jaw, like I had said.
Yeah.
It can improve your complexion because it's stimulating the circulation and it can increase the collagen in your skin. It definitely reduces puffiness. Because we store a lot of, even just when I'm working on here, a lot of lymph is going to move out of here. And also while I'm in there, I'm going to work on the underneath of your chin, which a lot of lymph tends to collect in there too. It softens lip lines. It softens lines on your lower face, so I think you get the general
Yeah. As long as I come out looking like Rob Lowe, I'm fine.
gist. Okay.
Yeah. Is that possible?
You absolutely, I could see that right now. You also have a very Rob Lowe shaped face.
I do.
So that's a good
Yeah,
shape.
yeah.
Good shape.
Thank you. Have you seen the poster of him and his son?
Yeah, it's
And
crazy.
it's like he's still better looking than his son.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like
yeah.
in the-
Oh, that's so sad for the
Isn't
son.
it's really sad? I don't know what Rob Lowe does. He must drink blood of
Yeah.
small children or something. That's
There's a
so-
picture of him aging in a closet somewhere.
Yeah, he's got to be right. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
I gotta wonder though, because his son is shorter than him.
Yeah.
And I'm also like, yeah, he's really competing with his dad now.
It's a shame when the genes stop at the one person and then you go and it's like Demi and I'm not saying that they're not
No, they're not good looking.
they're not as attractive, I feel like, as
No,
their
they got the good
parents.
genes, and then like they're just wearing like grandpa's slacks.
Well, it's like it's like Billy Joel and Christy Brinkley had a child, and
that's
she got
right.
his looks.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we
okay.
love you, whatever your name is.
Alexa. Yeah, Alexis.
Alexa.
Alexis.
Don't say Alexa around here.
Yeah,
Something's
somebody's
gonna
gonna
go
go
off.
Yeah, that's why I'll never name my kid Hey Google.
Oh, I got yeah. Hey, Google would be really.
It's like you're setting a timer on his life. No, and go ahead.
All right.
All right. All right. So let's get you into bed, Darren.
Oh, thank God.
This is what I was waiting for.
All right,
wearing
cool. So Darren is here. I put his face. I put his face right here.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I put his hair up, which by the way, it looks very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm going to use some shea
Wow.
butter and some. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say it's.
My hands are a little cold.
Shea
Sorry.
butter?
Hmm.
Shea Rivera. They just call it butter in this house.
Yes. My hands too cold.
No.
Okay. For someone who said that they don't ever wash their face, your face feels pretty good.
I can't believe you just said that on camera.
That's what cameras are for, my friend.
my face.
Yeah, I know.
Good to know. All right. Good.
sweat a lot.
You
Yeah.
just sweat the dirt off.
Yeah.
Sweating out the oldies. All right, I'm gonna get in here just for a second.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna just open up his just the back neck of his neck for a second and just. Is that too much?
No, it feels so good.
Okay, good.
I haven't had a massage in a long time.
Well, this is good. We're gonna open this whole area up, and then I'll do a little bit in the front.
I saw Mr. Jekyll and Hyde. What's that play on Broadway with David Hasselhoff?
Yeah? David Hasselhoff was in a Broadway play?
Yeah, and at the end of it, this is how long ago, he came out at the end and he goes, this was no day at the beach. Yeah, that's what he came out and said and left the beach. And he dropped, and then he walked off.
Oh my god!
gotta go pick up my kid.
That's
Oh man. Day at the beach.
my Look-a-Tusk just fell off.
You're fine. I'll get it.
Okay.
I get it.
The Look-for-Tusky is a Roman hat that people would wear when they got facials and other kind of facial massages.
You got it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, if you're listening and you're not watching this, we have Darren on a table.
Mhm.
I have a full view of his jammies, which is so cute. I'm holding his head in my hand. I just worked a little bit on his back of his neck, and I'm going to massage the outside of his face, and then I'm going to go on the inside of his face. So I'm just trying to relax him a little bit. Although I don't want you to relax because you're just fall asleep. But
Too late.
yeah, I know. Sorry.
Oh my god, this is just incredible.
It's
This is just the beginning, my friend.
So for those of you who are just listening, this feels incredible.
if you're watching,
Mm.
it also probably feels really good to imagine Nikki working on your ears.
Mhm.
And now what pressure points are in the ear that
There's
somebody would
200.
know?
There's 200 acupressure points in the ear.
Who counted those?
The same guy who did the muscles, I
Ear's
think.
not a big place.
The ear?
The ear's
I
not- so
know.
you have to count like all those little areas.
There's 400 acupuncture points in the face as well.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot. So I'm just going to work on your neck because we need to move this and get this open a little bit.
Well, it makes sense because back then they had nothing else to do. I mean, like,
sit around and
it's-
count your
Just
muscles.
count
Yeah,
your face
like,
muscles. Yeah,
what else
yeah.
are you going to do? They didn't have internet. They didn't have running water. They're like, all right, what do you want to do today? Let's count Bob's face. I don't know.
Oh,
Let's count
Let's count
Bob's
Bob's
face.
I don't know.
How many times do you think like you heard somebody get frustrated and then go one, like because they like because you hear one and like, oh no, they're starting over again. This can't be good.
Oh.
But it's probably somebody that's like like somebody like the council or the government that has that job as well.
Mhm.
So if they don't say, oh, I'm sorry, we haven't been able to fix the roads. I've been counting all the peasants' faces, and all the muscles on because you don't count. You count everybody. You do like work on people. You don't have rats back then. You just have
Mm.
peasants.
Yeah.
And you count their muscles and their faces.
I'm only halfway listening to you, which is pretty
Same,
much
I do the same to
normal.
myself when I
yeah,
talk.
Yeah. Right now, I'm working underneath his face to loosen this muscle that's underneath here, and because if this is tight, it can look very double chinny.
Mhm.
So we're gonna get that.
Double chinny is the the medical term for
Maybe that's
too
some
tight.
stuff. Yes, exactly. It's the hyoid, by the way. It's the-
So wait, you're telling me I have two chins?
no, I'm telling you, if it's tight, it will make you look more double chinny, like I said,
Ah.
Okay.
chinny.
You would think that like if it was tighter, it would like be more like sucked in, and you would look single chinny. But if it's tight, then it actually makes it thicker.
Mhm.
No, because it like draws it together, so it's like it's
Oh,
bunched up.
I
You
see
know what I
what you're
mean?
saying.
It's not elongating.
Gotcha.
So this is just a little bit of from the outside. This is your Azorius, by the way.
Ah, that's
Right,
what I
yeah.
figured.
You figured.
I've never had one of these before,
No.
and I don't know why.
Well, because you probably never heard of it.
I've never heard of this.
I've been doing this for 25 years.
Oh my god! And now you're telling me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes by so quickly. She's been doing this on your face for 25 years. I just don't know it because
Jeez.
she's so good.
Mm.
Time does
Time
something.
flies by. There's no day at the beach.
Hasselhoff on Broadway.
Oh, I remember.
Wow.
Yeah, that was.
That's great. How was his performance?
And, it was good. I mean, it's so long. I mean, we're talking probably late 90s.
So compared to like him on Baywatch, it was like he's an actor. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sings.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good singer.
Oh, that's right. In Germany, he's like very popular.
Very
singer.
popular
Yeah.
rock singer, yes.
Wouldn't that be funny if my nose came off and I never told you guys? Did you ever see someone without a nose? It's really freaky. You look like Skeletor. You're like, what is this clapping thing you're doing? It feels amazing.
It's just the magic. Just let it happen. But I'm
You're
just
not allowed to ask questions.
no. You can ask as many questions as you like. Don't listen to
Just
him.
not that one.
Yeah, just not that
Oh,
one.
oh,
yeah.
that one? Okay, cool.
No way.
So we are. I'm also loosening up some of the. So a lot of times there's fascia that's stuck down, and that's where you get wrinkles. And so I'm loosening up some of those places too. That's why I stretched out the neck here,
Mhm.
so we can help with getting rid of neck rings. And then also I'm gonna just work on the forehead a little bit and just loosen some of that up. This is a very abbreviated version, by the way.
Oh.
But
Thanks.
well, I don't have a whole hour to do this. You paying for the studio, kid?
I
I think that's the first time I've ever seen him not have a thing to
no, I was
say.
gonna say you have change for $1 million. Horrible improv. Don't take my class. Take Sandra's.
No, and no. I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Every improv class would be me just being like, "I'm sorry, something came up," and then I would just watch their reaction and see what they did, and then I would email them later and be like, "You were really angry after I said that. After you read the notice, I watched you for 30 minutes."
How you feeling?
This feels great.
Okay, good.
For those who are listening, honestly, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm giving him the full but abbreviated massage from the outside first. And please watch it on YouTube, like and subscribe. And but because it is really interesting to see.
It's a massage that, like, when you do it, like, you want to fall asleep because it is so relaxing,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't want to fall asleep because you want to be awake to enjoy it.
Right.
Because it does feel really good.
Right,
It's
because
just
there's
relaxing.
and also she's I've obviously never had a face massage, and you're touching muscles that you're like, whoa.
You didn't even know you had.
You didn't even know you had, since there's 56 in the face, right?
55. Damn. There might have been an extra one in there. Maybe.
Yeah,
It's AARP face muscles.
What's that?
55 and up.
Oh.
Could be 56, but it's 55 minimum and up. So.
Is it 55 and up?
The face muscles?
No,
Yeah, they count your face
the
muscles. before they
AARP.
give you the WARP card.
That takes forever too.
Yeah.
Oh my
They
God.
count because they use an abacus.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, give me those gloves.
Okay.
They use
So I'm
an
handing
abacus.
Nikki some nitrile powder-free, non-sterile medical examination, partially used gloves. Because of the pandemic, you only use your gloves they give you, it's like for an hour.
Yeah, I was helping out a homeless guy on
Yeah.
the street before you came in with these, and I just turned him inside out, so this should be fine.
It's the homeless guy.
Yeah, the turn almost got inside out.
It's
It's a movie.
All right. So
imagine if homeless people were just actually extras hired by the government.
Oh my God, they're in a guild.
Yeah, they're in a guild.
And and then because there's when they're striking is when they're intense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow.
you ready to
Pretty
go?
sure
Oh yeah. Wow.
Okay.
We're going inside.
Yeah,
Huh?
we're going in. All right. So open your mouth. I'm gonna put my fingers in now. Close, and
Mhm.
then you just stay like that, and just keep your mouth really relaxed. And I'm gonna open all of this up. You've probably never had this area stretched in your face ever in your life, unless you have.
Wow. This I have.
You have?
No.
Oh.
Who knows what really happened during the mushroom tea days?
That's right.
You know, so we're not really sure.
Mhm.
I think I used to hide candy up in this area when I was a kid.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
I've
mean?
always been like really jealous of hamsters
Oh, because
they can they store all their food here and they just look so adorable doing it, and it actually serves a purpose other than just playing dress up.
Do
Seeds.
you think Brando did this before he put the cotton out?
No.
Oh man, I bet you he stored a lot of anger in his.
Oh my God, he was
Oh, yeah.
he was one big liver.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
My
Yeah.
God, was angry.
Oh, right up there. Yep.
Right.
Those are the ones where you kind of stretch out that part of your part of
Yeah.
your lip. I said part of your lip
Oh, right.
because I'm thinking of Sparta.
Yeah.
And because in Greeks, people with the lips, but I don't know, but that part right there is like really like you pull it, and it's such an interesting stretch because it almost kind of hurts, but it feels so satisfying.
It's my fingers that are above his upper gum,
Okay.
and I'm just explaining that for our one listener
That's listening to the audio.
listening to the audio. Yes. Yeah. So I'm just doing now. I'm making little circles from the outside, but I also have my finger on the inside. And then I want to get all this. So I'm massaging the buccinator, which we were talking about earlier, which is these two little guys right on either side of your mouth where the
Mhm.
parentheses go, right?
Mhm.
That's where a bunch of different muscles all connect right here. And so if this is tight, other muscles can't sit the way they're supposed to. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, good.
I know.
Okay, good. You'll try.
I no, you can't talk, so
You can talk.
it's hard to.
I know.
It feels like a hacky joke, but the dentist always wants to talk to you and like give you something, and I just have to go.
Always.
So it's today. Like,
But they know.
But they know. But they kind of know what you're saying for some reason. I'm like, oh, they know this. Like,
Mhm.
they know I can't talk, but still, they do want to talk to you.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Thank you.
Yeah, because they're always like, and you're like, okay, well, take all those instruments out of my mouth, and I'll
Yeah.
answer your question.
Yeah, you have your fist in my mouth, but yeah, sure. How many brothers do I have? Yeah, hold on.
This is another. I don't know if this is happy, but don't they always make you feel bad if you don't floss?
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
You're like, do you floss? Oh no, I forgot to.
I used to feel bad about not flossing and brushing before I went in, and then I realized I'm paying them a lot of money, so let them do it.
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
gonna wash
Oh,
my
once
car
every 6
before
months?
I go to wash my car. No, I mean the day of.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Yeah.
have a lot
Oh,
of
right,
red
right.
velvet cake and go in there, and then I don't.
I've been eating fruit smoothies and going to the dentist lately, and
Oh my god!
I've got all these raspberry seeds in
Oh.
between my teeth. All right, so I'm gonna go out from the upper part of his face. So I'm gonna let that go, and then now we're gonna do the real work on the inside. I'm using shea butter and blue tansy. I don't know if I mentioned that before, and I'm just gonna.
Which I'm highly allergic to.
Oh God, that would be horrible.
For those who are watching and listening, that was the most incredible thing I've never ever had that done to my mouth. And Sandra, you're right. When she was doing whatever that,
Mhm.
my bucketeer, well,
Yeah, bucketeer.
yeah. Bucketeer, what and I'm not joking. I can't remember the name of the word, so I'm making it up.
Buckinator, but that's okay.
The bucketeer.
Buckinator.
I want you to make it up every time you talk about it, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want to confuse people. Go ahead,
All
sorry.
right, so I'm gonna put my thumbs in now, open, and then we're gonna go do the lower half of his face. So now I'm working on the jaw from the outside, the
Working on the jaw
masseter.
from the outside, the masseter.
The masseter is the strongest muscle in your face.
What?
I mean, in your body. I'm
Strongest
sorry.
muscle in your body. In case you can't hear Nikki very well, I'm going to repeat everything she said.
Yeah, please
Mhm.
do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just doing a little bit of just get in there underneath your near your lower teeth. That's
Okay.
probably your lower lip. Get in there.
So now you're going to the lower lip
Mhm.
and like lower. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go.
Right.
Right, lower lip or
Ah,
lower teeth.
that
Oh,
feels
wow.
good.
Yeah. So I'm just warming you up a little bit. A lot of people do this right before they take a picture.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Like headshots?
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
Interesting.
I mean, ultimately, you should be doing this, once a week, even if it's not with me on your own. You can do I teach a class, but you can also just do other people's classes. But
So
doing it about once a week is really, consistency is the key. You
Oh,
have
yeah.
so much stuff in there.
Yeah, what is that?
Okay, so I want you to hang on for a second. Let me just get it. I just felt all these little bubbles
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
in his jaw, and so I'm gonna hold them. I'm just sort of pushing through them gently with my thumb. It feels like I'm pushing like a little button down, but see, I think
Oh,
Yeah, feel that?
Yeah, it hurt. It hurts.
is it okay?
No, it's good. Like a good hurt.
It's like a good
Oh, it's a good
hurt.
hurt. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So
Okay,
let's
good.
say you do this once a week to yourself. You're pushing up. Now, if you feel like something like that, you're pushing down. How long do you actually do that for?
Oh, I didn't actually mean the buccal massage. I meant like facial massage.
Facial massage once a week. Okay.
Once a week. Yeah,
Okay,
once a
okay.
week is a good idea.
Gotcha. Okay. So not the buccal massage once a week.
I mean, you could, but
You
yeah.
could.
I mean, it's not. Yeah,
It's not. Yeah. Okay.
it's.
It's
that's,
not. Yeah.
that's the new improv. It's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. I wish that like courtroom settings were like that. Your Honor, what's not my client? It's not. Yeah. And the judge is like, I'll allow it. So
All right. So I'm going to ask Darren I'm going to grab onto these little areas. I want you to breathe in really hard just in a second. Wait till I tell you. You're going to breathe almost like you can feel the breath and the oxygen going into your jaw.
Yeah.
You're going to hold it at the top. And then when I have you let it go, let your whole face drop and blow it out like you're blowing out birthday candles, and just picture that area, just letting it just go and melting like butter.
I'm very trained in link letters. Let's do this.
Okay.
nice.
Yeah. I used to teach that with improv.
I'm just looking at your mouth while you're talking. It's the best thing
Sure.
I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
All right, so shut up.
Perfect.
Okay, so go ahead and take a breath. Hold it. And relax your mouth and everything. Relax everything. Okay, and then when I say go ahead and let it go, just okay, go ahead. There you go. Let it go. Picture it leaving you. Thank you, Darren's jaw, for holding this. We don't need it anymore. Goodbye. Bye-bye now. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do it 2 more. Ready? So
Yeah.
having him breathe in, I'm pushing into his jaw where the main source of the tension is,
Oh yeah. Right.
and we're giving you a little exorcism. All right, so go ahead, breathe in, hold it at the top, and you're gonna picture this melting, and then go ahead and breathe it out. Relax everything. Let your head drop, your mouth drop, your jaw drop. Everything drops.
It's just like that. It's just melting. The pat of butter is melting on that pancake. That is your face, and then like all the drool that's coming out of your chin right now. That's like the maple syrup. Oh, it's a nice breakfast.
Oh my God, I've never wanted pancakes less in my life.
Let's go waffle on it. Let's get pancakes.
All right, you got one more in there.
Oh, great.
Okay, so go ahead and take a breath. Hold it at the top. Yeah, don't do that with your mouth. Don't flex your mouth. And then if you want to make a noise, you can. Whatever you do, just let it go. And then just everything, just let it all go. Good. Perfect.
Oh, I feel
Woo!
like, yeah.
I feel it. I can feel it when this stuff is getting out of you. I can feel it. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to feel really good when we're done. Okay.
And now after this, you have to sleep on cinder blocks for a week, or else it won't take.
Or else it won't take.
It won't take. You have to sleep on cinder blocks that you borrow from somebody. They can't be yours.
Oh, okay.
It's going to work on your, I'm pulling on his depressor muscles. This is the one that pulls your face down just to give it a little stretch. And then we'll see our way out here. We'll see ourselves out here of his face. I'm just shaking his mouth open. I'm just going to let it go. And my hands are now out of his mouth. Voila. How do you feel?
Incredible.
Good.
That was really, but you know, it's interesting when you hit those, whatever those points were,
Mhm.
Instantly I felt.
I could see it in your face.
Yeah, you could. I felt the tension. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm holding something in there.
You will feel emotion. Sometimes people will cry.
Start crying.
Mm-hmm. It's very common.
I've had that. Where it was like last time I did, I was like tearing
Tearing
up
up.
on the side, and a lot of it was like, I don't know if it was crying or not, but I definitely felt like it was a release.
It
was
is
just
a
like,
release.
just pouring out.
It's not a conscious thing. It's like it's muscle memory and it's trapped. Anything that you do,
Yeah.
it's gonna get trapped in your body.
I don't know why everyone doesn't do this once a week.
Well, because it costs a lot of money to do it.
well, okay.
Yeah, but
you can do it yourself.
you can do
though,
it
like,
yourself, though. Yeah.
And have some, you get how much? Let's say, that obviously, like you do it like once a week to yourself.
Mhm.
How often would you come
To
for
me,
someone like you to see it? If that's the case.
I would say once a month is a good rule
Okay.
of thumb, so I can really get in there,
Yeah.
and then you can maintain once a week on your own, or even once every couple weeks.
Yeah.
You know, just so you. And then when
It
you
feels
put on your
great.
skincare, you can just do your own facial massage. You
Yeah.
always want to go up and out, and yeah,
Wow.
voila.
So let's reuse those gloves, and I gotta go change a couple tires.
Can you find me a cinder block while you're out there?
But it has to be somebody else's. Remember,
Yeah.
you can't have somebody borrowed.
Oh.
That's what, something borrowed,
Something blue?
cinder block, blue, a tire blue.
Do you think someone's like taking improv notes right now?
I hope.
I really hope so. Is that how they take notes? Darren's like
If you
tapping
take-
his hand.
If you take
With
improv
other
notes, then you're technically scripting it, and I
Yeah, that's true. And we're in the writer's strike right now, so that you
exactly.
can't be
I
doing
refuse
that.
to read.
Scab.
Yeah.
I will read your scabs. All right, that's my next treatment. Okay, cool. So you feel good.
I feel great.
How do you feel,
I
Sandro?
feel fantastic just watching you more relaxed.
How do we get your lovely mother
Yeah.
on camera?
Whatever it is, it's very relaxing.
Yeah.
Very relaxing, yeah.
Beautiful,
Yeah,
It
beautiful.
really is relaxing. And
Oh.
it's like you open something up.
I feel like I ruined you because you have this like really high energy, and now
And now
I
it's
broke it.
Yeah. when you sit up to it, it'll feel like you're like kind of just chilling as well. It's a very nice, relaxing feel. I like the fact that like somebody would listen to the podcast earlier and then they would cut to and be like, "All right, well, thanks for joining us, everybody," and like run just around a circle. Like it cuts to like hee haw at the end. Like, well, that's the facial podcast. Sex, drugs, and skincare.
Oh my god! I like this little
Yeah,
foursome we have going
This
over
is
here.
pretty cool.
yeah.
Did you say hello to the camera?
Right over there, moment to or right in front. Say hi to one of those cameras.
Yeah, I think you're in that shot. Yes.
Hi.
This is beautiful
Yeah,
mama.
right over here.
Oh, it's the other one.
This
Here.
one over here too.
Sorry,
This
this
one?
one too. Yeah. Hi.
And
Yay.
goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
This will not be
She's-
the last time
yeah.
that she'll be here. I'm sorry.
I
What?
would hope not.
She's got to go move the car. So.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Snap to it.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think we should wrap it up. But
Okay.
everybody, thank you so much for listening and tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please.
Absolutely.
Even if you don't listen or watch the thing, just like and subscribe it anyways.
And I know we've been joking this whole time, but this was fabulous.
I'm so glad.
I honestly, I am astonished that I've never done this.
Also,
Yeah.
it should be an outro that every time you end the show, somebody should be laying down. That should be like the guest. Just as always, like, okay, take a nap.
That's a great idea, actually.
I like it.
All right. Well, thank you.
It's nice to do something for yourself
Yes.
and relax.
Mhm.
You know,
Yes.
I know. I enjoy it when you did it.
Mm-hmm. I will be giving you another facial very soon. Yeah. I feel like that was you wanted me to.
I think that's what she was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I just like the gentleman to know. I mean, he knows now
Yeah.
how wonderful it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you're there and just
Yes.
you know,
Mhm.
you're doing something for yourself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
important to take care. Self-care is very
Yeah.
important. Also, when you leave, I want you to look in the mirror and see if you see like any lift or anything different in your face.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I didn't do the full massage, like I said, but you might see some changes in your face, and it is, it's temporary, obviously. But the more often you do it, the more muscle memory you get, and blah blah blah. So everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah.
Wow.
And
This robe is hot.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sitting on you,
No,
making
no,
you
no, it's
sweat. Say one. We want to say goodbye to the lovely Darren Capozzi.
Thank you. It's very close to where I'm getting my Botox next, so this is a
Oh,
perfect.
oh, good.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah.
So
You can't get your Botox. You have to get your Botox 3 years after you get this done.
Yeah, I don't want to get too close
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
And thank you for. Would you prefer I call you Maria or Rosetta?
Rosetta.
Rosetta, the lovely Rosetta, has joined us. Thank you so much for being with
Okay.
us.
Thanks for being my mom. Thank
Thanks
you.
for being
Oh,
his
yeah,
mom.
yeah. I had no choice.
Me too. I know. Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Thanks for listening or watching or both. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make me look like a baller. Come on.